Alrighty, hey yo, what is up, Knights? Just Rick here, bringing you guys a quick video, a pro tip from the pros. I think the last time I did one of these was like a year ago. But guys, I have a quick tip about how to power level your creature. I'm going to show you guys right here. My creature is like level 40 right now. And the reason why I want to get her to higher levels is that I actually have this artifact here that only applies when my creature is level 50, and it gives me 5 elemental damage. This is a long event item way back in the day, but anyway, mine's level 40 and I want to try to get it leveled as fast as possible. Now, if you guys can see here, I can increase my EXP in proportion to the fatigue points that you use, and to do that, we're going to be using a couple strategies involving special dungeons, which take 8 FP to enter, as well as FP Express, which doubles our FP usage. Basically, we'll be able to use our FP as quickly as possible. Another reason why you might want to level your creature, by the way, is that some creatures, such as a Marbus pet right here, actually have stronger effects when you have them higher level. So the Marbus pet right here is a really good pet for supports. You can increase the damage of your party by 20%. When you buy it from the Sarah shop, however, you're going to notice that the Marbus pet only has an attack power of 10%. So it's actually it's double the strength if you can get your pet to max level. Now, essentially, what we're going to be doing is to just go into the special dungeon, and this is one of several different special dungeons I've found that are really good for this. And all you have to do is go in. And this costs 8 FP upon usage. Now, if you have FP Express, it's going to use up 16. But you have to kill all of the enemies in the room, after which you do. That's when you get your EXP gain. So you can see right there, it just got 14%. And after which you can just go back to town, and that's kind of how the special dungeons work. Now, you do indeed have to kill all of the enemies on the map for that to apply. You can't just go into the dungeon and leave. You do have to kill all the enemies, meaning that there is a reason why I chose this dungeon, and that's because it's one of the best ones that I've found with the best mob placement, where you can kill them as quick as possible, and I think this one might be the easiest one. And that's all you have to do. If you don't have FP Express, if you don't have Neo Premium Contract, then of course just do it without it, but it's just going to be 8 FP per run. And that really is the pro tip, guys. Now, I do have another pro tip that is kind of related to this, and it's related to entering dungeons quickly. You'll notice if I stand about this far away and I go into the dungeon selection screen, when I go back to town, you'll see I am put about the same place that I started to traverse to the left over there. You see I was far away, and when I go all the way to the left and I go back to town, I'll still be far away. And that's kind of the trick here, is that you want to try to position your character very close to the door, stand there for a few seconds so that it kind of loads this position onto the map. And now when I go into this dungeon and when I leave this dungeon, that's exactly where I will be placed. So you'll see I'll clear this dungeon, I go back to town, and I'll be placed right next to the door instead of further away here. And in fact, that kind of thing is something you can test even right here. If I go to town, where does it put me? All I had to do is hold down left, and now you can see how quickly I can go back into the dungeon. So that's kind of one smaller tip, is that if you want to quickly retry a dungeon, make sure that you're positioned right next to the door, like one step away from it. Stand there for a few seconds, and then that's where you're going to be placed when you exit the map. So anyway, those are the 2 quick tips for power leveling your creature, as well as entering dungeons really quickly. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you Knights later.